Now, as Scotland's largest entertainment park, staff at Codonas in Aberdeen were delighted to be able to open last week after months in lockdown. But just 5 days later, they were told they'd have to close again after the site was classed as a travelling fun fair. The park's operators have been left reeling by the decision and fear for the future of the business. Well, Louise Hosey is at Codonas for us this evening. Louise, it seems there's been a real breakdown in communication here.
Yes, that's right, Andrea. Well, with the summer holidays now in full swing, this place would normally be packed full of people enjoying all the fun of the fair. But tonight, only a few of the attractions that Codonas is so famous for remain open. And that's because on Tuesday, the Scottish Government told the operators that they needed to close all their fun fair rides. Well, that's a decision that's left the owners here really astounded and fears that many jobs are now at risk. For decades, it's been a mainstay of Aberdeen beachfront, delighting families, teenagers and thrill-seekers with its death-defying rides and attractions. But during what should be its busiest season, instead of screams ringing out into the seaside air, it's pretty quiet here at Codonas Amusement Park. On Tuesday, the family-run business was informed by the Scottish Government that it must close all its fun fair rides immediately.
After a week of successful operation, we were then told that we were no longer being categorised as a visitor attraction, but being categorised as the same as a travelling fun fair. And all of our fun fair rides had to close as of that point.
For people here today, there was disappointment.
I don't understand how it's classed as travelling because everything's just in the same place and it's been here for so long.
The grandchildren, they come up from Moffat for a day just to go here, and it's a complete waste of time.
I think it's a real shame considering that the pubs are allowed to reopen, but somehow these aren't.
The park's been told it can keep a small number of attractions open, such as the outdoor adventure golf and the go-karts. But the majority of its hugely popular rides, like the waltzers, the big wheel and the children's roller coaster, are currently out of action. The Codona family says the site isn't a fun fair, but a visitor attraction.
We have over 180 employees and all of that is currently at risk. We are trying to survive this terrible time, and we've already lost the Easter season, the vast majority of the summer season.
At today's First Minister's briefing, there was an apology.
There has been conflicting advice given generally, and that has to be addressed. And certainly we're sorry for any confusion that has been sent, particularly to Codonas.
Codonas say outdoor play parks and other attractions are open, and the same should apply to them.
Codonas case, that's been operating since 1970, has their rides regularly checked, their health and safety executive approved. Then that is not the same as somebody who is putting up a travelling fair that doesn't have queue lines, doesn't have sanitisation, doesn't have fixed toilets facilities.
Codonas say they're facing a substantial financial loss, redundancies, and the future of the business has been placed in jeopardy.
If we don't catch these remaining 2 or 3 weeks, then it could spell the end of our company.
Well, tonight the Scottish Government says it's continuing to work with Codonas and associated trade organisations to try to sort all this out. They say that they're keen to open fun fairs just as soon as possible, but Codonas here tell me they still have no idea just when that might happen. Staff here will no doubt be hoping for a swift resolution as they try to salvage what's left of their most important season.
Let's hope for a positive outcome, Louise. Thank you.